Yeah, welcome back to the channel. I was just streaming this game a couple of minutes ago, and guess what happened? My PS5 Slim disconnected from the Wi-Fi. I talk about it once in a while. I have 3 long Ethernet cables that go from the router in the living room all the way over here, but my PS5 Slim, can I talk, and my PS4 Pro both have issues with all 3 of the wires that I set up since like last year. And I did it specifically because I thought, well, I want my desktop computer and both of my PlayStations to be connected physically so that I have as little in the way of connection and internet service problems as humanly possible, right? So you gotta use cables, you gotta use wires. I stopped using them some time ago because both the PS5 and the PS4 it's just a constant notifications of connected, disconnected, connected, disconnected, connected, disconnected. So all I have is the Wi-Fi, and I try to use the 5 gigahertz Wi-Fi, and that's it. I don't really have much in the way of options. I wondered, it's like, do we need a new router or something? Is there something wrong with the cables that I bought? I don't know. Where's the fault here? Where's the problem? I don't really know. We got video, we got audio. So one stream is split into 2 yet again. I'm not happy about that, but I'm not gonna rage about that or complain about that. And instead, we're just gonna try to keep going. And if we get disconnected again before I'm satisfied with the time that I put in with the game here tonight, then that'll be it. I'll be done for the night. We're back after a disconnection. There it is. Hallelujah. I've been thinking, man, people don't really show up for God of War Sons of Sparta, huh? That's a shame. But you know what? Fuck it. It is what it is. It's like, it's not the first game I play that, doesn't bring me much in the way of views. I started, I'm gonna keep going. Okay? Because we got this to get through for the first time fully. We got God of War 3 to replay. We got God of War 4 to replay. God of War Ragnarok and God of War Valhalla. To refresh my memory on the way to God of War LAUFEY, which wouldn't surprise me if we got sometime in the first quarter of next year. March, possibly. March is a historic month traditionally for God of War games. Would not surprise me. So there's that. We're back anyway. We're continuing from as close to where we left off as possible. We missed a minute or 2 of gameplay, maybe. That's about it. Just keep going. Where the hell was I going? I came from up here? Yes, I did. I'm going this way.
Brother, another fountain.
Another one.
Do the honors. Good luck.
You stupid cunts. God, these numbers, man. And they call me low health. What a bunch of motherfuckers. The first one got me. The first time as well. Bring it.
Another fountain.
Fucking bring it. We'll do it on the second try again.
Good luck.
Hopefully. Where the hell is Demos? Why isn't he here helping me? Ah, the explosion killed me. Well, it's a good thing I don't promise certain things, huh? So many of them.
Brother, another fountain.
Brother.
Do the honors.
Brother.
Good luck.
Ugh. How about that? You want some fire? Burn, motherfuckers, burn! Ugh. Hate it when they spawn and they push me. So annoying. The hell is this, Castlevania? Wanna do that bullshit to me? Ugh. There you go. Third time's a charm.
If the Sealies came here, must have been long before the winery was overtaken.
I could have told you that. The Sealy sign, you can never have survived this place. We may yet find his body here.
Maybe so, huh? A bit of a dangerous place. Uh-oh. Eat shit. Ugh. I cannot reach that. Can I? No. I have not been taught that that does anything. Down we go. More of you fucking annoying pieces of shit. Anything new? Oops. Ah, whatever. Ah, here we go. Gotta go close my fucking door. Hola. I gotta fix my door. Well, I don't gotta fix it. My door works. It's just that those LAN cables that I was talking about earlier, they go through like the bottom left corner of the door, and so the door gets stuck on them. I just gotta kind of move them. I had these clips, okay, what I used to set them up from the living room all the way over here along the edges of the walls, like above the floor. I bought cheap plastic clips, right, that are adhesive. So I just clip the cables there. I stick them to the wall, and that's how they run all the way over here. And I just haven't fixed it because I had more of those left, and I don't know where they went. I think they might have been thrown away, not by me. So I've looked for them in the past, and I didn't find them. And that annoys me. It does. Why wouldn't it? Okay. Hey, maybe I should go right. Ah, fuck it, we're already here. We'll go left first. Yeah, that piece of crap ain't gonna save you. Or you. You think you're bad? You're not bad. You're gonna go down. Dead. Fuck you. What you gonna do now, brother? Small one first. Big boy second. I can parry that. It's good to know. I am close to death. That is not good to know. I didn't mean to do that. I didn't mean to do that. Ugh. Great, I missed all of that and ate all of that too. Weakened, and you still couldn't take me. Drinking coffee, by the way. What you want? Well, I have very little left. Let's finish it. Exterminator grapes. Like Kyrgyz again, or what? That's what I did last time, no? Hamadryad things, whatever. I think I like this more for a potential thumbnail instead. Come on, go away. There we go. Where to next? To the east. I wish I could eat some of these grapes, heal myself up. I haven't gone down here. Come and get me, asswipe. Oh! Oh! Big mistake. That's what I get for wanting to be a badass. I've died how many times tonight? Like 3? I'm not fighting all you fucking idiots again. Bye. Fuck off. Another Laffy Taffy wall. Yeah, good job. That did nothing for you, buddy. Fuck off. Have taken care of you first, then. That's the way I came. I can't fit through there. I cannot fit through there. Of course, gotta take the long way. Eat that. did not mean to do that! Fuck! Oh. Okay, I see. Ah. There we go. Get some of that. Over here. Oop. Wrong one. Oh, I'm messing up my jump midair. See how it is. What does this do for me? I would like to know.
Found the third fountain.
Oh boy. Here we go again. They didn't want to do that. Just like a million times before. God. There you
I
go.
know you think poorly of him, but the series showed he was resourceful, a great virtue in Sparta.
It's only a virtue and an aid of Sparta. He was selfish. Should have been spent on something worthwhile. Like training to be a better soldier for his brothers.
More Laffy Taffy walls. That's just beautiful. And we just bombard you with fucking fire and you eat it all. How about that? Nice. Can I enhance? Spartan Dory? I would like to do that. The Frigid Spiral. The Tainted Thorn. Critical poison damage on impact. Should I try that now? Although I keep not sticking with one, I keep trying different ones. I mean, it is a game. You have options. You're allowed to do that, right? But then, like, if I try the Tainted Thorn and I increase it to level 2, they're all gonna be... Oh, wait, no, wait, never mind. Frigid Spiral is level 1. No, I think I'm gonna stick with Steel Edge. It looks the coolest to me. I mean, what's cooler than just using badass, hard, cold, sharp steel? I think this is the one I'm gonna stick with for the longer term. So I need one more rusty scrap. Quick spear stabs with the final thrusting blow. Yeah, the piece of shit fucking combo that gets in my way constantly. That one. I'm not gonna use it on that. And upgrade this. There's not upgrading anything. Bye, pendejo. Go east. This bitch is in the way. Here, eat that. Okay. Wait, wasn't there a Laffy Taffy wall over here? Yeah, that's why I didn't go that way. Never mind. Up here? Did I miss that? Or could I not go up there? Oh, there's that path down below. I think there was a Laffy Taffy wall up there. I mean, down there too. Let's go double check. A ver. Fuck off. Nobody likes you. It is a Laffy Taffy wall, see? Ah. You could go up from here. You wanna fight me, you douchebag? I'll kill you. Die! Basura! You too. Rusty scrap! I could go upgrade it now. But you know what? We'll probably go to the campfire up there instead now. Get the... I'll fucking kill you. You're dead. Steel Edge. Unlocks Battle Cry. What can that do for me? Spartan Surge. Hold L1 and press triangle to awaken latent power within a spear tip. Move cannot be performed again until cooldown timer has expired. That's fine, man. Marvel Rivals in recent months has had me used to cooldown timers. Not a problem. I played the Norse games. Not a problem. Battle Cry. Empower the spear to inflict deep wounds that will re-trigger multiple times. Nice. L1 and triangle. Slightly increases the damage and duration. Oh, when I get some lustrous metal. Level 4. This is gonna be our tip. Save! Just a tip. Okay, now we're gonna try to go up there. I don't remember if that was unreachable or what the hell happened there. Is there a Laffy Taffy ceiling? I don't think there was. What was it? Bye. Come on, hoes, get out of my way. Eat fucking fire. Oh, this is not the way. Just do all that for nothing. For nothing but orbs. Ah. Look at this dumb bitch. Here he is. Well, I got my magic back, if nothing else. You stupid whore! That's what you wanted? I have to do this shit again. Fuck you again! Ugh. Meet again, douchebag. This was a jump I didn't make. Oh no. Ah. Yeah, I knew it was gonna be something I couldn't fucking reach. See, when you discover so much in a game, you kind of forget what is where and when you saw it. I knew it was probably gonna be this. Okay, where the fuck else do I go now then? Going this way it's just gonna take me back. Through here again. Then there's this bullshit. I'm gonna guess, you know what? The Nike sandals are probably gonna let me wall jump further on. I'm gonna have to unlock that as a skill, is my guess. I wish I had it already. That'd be fucking great. Where else can I go? Laffy Taffy Wall was there, no. Laffy Taffy Wall was here. Or wait, you know what? We're gonna go check down there. But I'm pretty sure that was the case. There's over here too, I think, that Artemis. Yeah, we're gonna check down here first, but I'm positive there was a wall there, or not. Okay, cool. Say last time we were here, it's like, oh man, sometimes I feel kind of weak. I feel like, like a lot of these enemies are stronger than me because I don't hit hard enough. I have not felt really any of that this time around. I feel like I'm doing good damage-wise. Laffy Taffy Wall. Oh, we can go down apparently. Stomped it to death. Just like in a platformer. Well, speaking of platforming, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh. I was about to ask, what other game does this track remind me of? But I got my answer right as I was thinking about it. Witcher 3. There's a track or two that sounds kind of like this one. So how about that? Modern God of War sounds like... modern retro God of War can sound both like Pokemon Mystery Dungeon and like Witcher 3 from 11 years ago. That's some crazy range, isn't it? How about that?
Demos. The
Ah.
last fountain.
Watch your back.
What were you doing this whole time, brother? And this is a smaller little arena. Oh, there's one though already. Maybe because I upgraded. What the hell was this? L1 and triangle? There we go. How do I know when it's cooled down? Am I blocking anything? No, I'm not. Yeah, that was the easiest one. Wow.
The city a bunch and survive on his own.
He followed his desire rather than his duty.
Well, it's our duty to find him either way. We'll meet you back at the statue.
They've been arguing about this back and forth ever since they went off to do this. Actually, even before that, alright? Demos had to convince them. And they're still going. Ain't that something? I feel so chill though playing this game. It's a good time. I was telling the kid a day or two ago. It's like, man, all this Black Ops. Before that, Sonic Racing Cross Worlds, and more than anything, Marvel Rivals, playing with other people, has stolen the thunder, the excitement, the hype that I felt for playing God of War games again. I gotta remember, I enjoy it when I actually sit down and play it, though, to help motivate me to, you know, be more consistent again. Because honestly, like in the past week or two, I just haven't felt all that motivated to do this. But also, even, it's not just a lack of motivation at times or desire to do this, but also I have just not felt great in the evenings. And that was like 2 days ago where I was saying, hey, you know what, I'm gonna try streaming earlier in the afternoons. Didn't happen. Here I am in the evenings. I'm like, you know what, I did it the one day. I didn't feel right. I'm gonna go back to doing it in the evenings again. Here I am. It feels right again. It's what I'm used to. Pendejo. See, now, now I did that on purpose. Because it's a good spot to do it in. Oh, this bullshit again? Nah, it's not bullshit. It's actually kind of fun. What's over here, though? Wait, now let's try going up first, because there might be some loot, some treasure here somewhere. Let's find out. Thank you for the orbs, bitch. Oh, here we go, this shit again. There's nothing here but that. Okay. ¡Ah! Chingada madre. Ugh. Go, go, go. Uno, dos, tres, cuatro, cinco, seis. Fuck you. Come and get it, bitch. Anything else you want to try? Freak! Ugh. That's it. You're nothing. You've been nothing in my God of War games for a very long time now. Back to kicking your asses. Laffy Taffy Wall. Alright, go back down and go east. Here we go. Something good, please. Something promising. Por favor. Breaking pots, breaking pots. Classic God of War. Inspired by Zelda, probably. Oh. I don't even see what that looked like. But okay. Uno, dos, ah fuck, dos. I missed again. Look, it's stupid. How nice. Mm. Oh look, this connects back to the temple. Interesting. Might I have missed something though? Fuck off. I got the last one. So I gotta go back to demos now. That's what I gotta do, that's right. It already feels like I did that a half hour ago or something. We're gonna do this again, huh? Fuck you. I didn't mean to do that. I wasn't trying to grab it like it was a ledge this time. I just made the wrong kind of jump. Fuck you, got one shot. Let's save. Urgh. What happens now? Boss fight?
I thought destroying the fountains would do something.
Here we go. What is it? Come on, give me a if it's a big fight, I'll end it on this. A laster.
I don't know.
Okay, this looks like some Castlevania bullshit.
It's full of ichor.
Ichor? Godblood?
And Demos is here.
What's animating it?
More orbs. Ah! Will it really? La tuya, estúpido. ¿Comprendes eso? Yo soy más latín y menos griego. Look, Jubilee, you're not the only one that does fireworks. I like how he sounds. He sounds like he's talking trash. I quote Daredevil when he had what was his name, Dimitri, the blonde Russian in season 1 of the Netflix series, where they're in that building together, and he's on the floor and he's bleeding out and shit because he's been shot, and he's there with Daredevil, and he wakes up, right, and he starts cussing him out in fucking Russian, and Daredevil's standing over him, and he's like, "That sounds pretty bad, but I don't speak, asshole." It's got the same thing going on. Sounds pretty bad, but I don't speak, asshole. Whoa, we got some Bullet Hill business here? Okay, really living up to the retro design here. I like this. Oh! Oh! I gotta be careful here. Oh! What is that? Oh! This shit again! I am dead. Okay. I see how it is. Yeah, there's gonna be a good spot to end it at once I beat him. I think. Round 2.
Guess I thought destroying the fountains would do something.
Be ready.
What is that thing?
I don't know.
And yet, wine doesn't do that!
If it's full of ichor.
Ichor? God blood? Okay, maybe, but what's animating it?
La tuya, wey. Ow. Look, I'm getting my health back. Oh, what are you gonna do about it? Bitch. That's what he's gonna do about it. He's gonna take it back from me. Oh!
Here comes something bad!
There you go. Bullet hell time. No, no, not no! Oh, I knew it was gonna be trouble again, but I didn't think I'd get killed so easily. Ugh. If I wanted a challenge, here's one. This isn't gonna be a Nightmare King situation, is it? Nah. Making progress with this guy so much faster than that. Jesus Christ. I've streamed Hollow Knight and Hollow Knight Silk Song. You search up search up the channel or just search up Man of Many Names, you know, Nightmare King Grim. You can see I dedicated 1 2-hour stream. It was a little over 2 hours. And I dedicated about 2 hours of that time to taking on Nightmare King Grim in that game. So, it was a good time. It was a challenging time. Boy, did I get my ass kicked.
I don't know.
And yet, wine doesn't do that!
If it's full of ichor.
Ichor? God blood? Okay, maybe, but what's animating
Ichor.
it?
God blood. Is that what Ichor was? God damn it. Here we go again. Here we go again. Ah. God. God! Oh! No, there's more of them, aren't there? Oh. I gotta focus on just dodging these. Oh! Oh, that was my best attempt yet. Puta madre. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Hello, hello. I don't hear the audio coming from this. Okay, there we go. Right. Just making sure. Gotta check once in a while. Round 4 is round 4. The time we do this.
I thought destroying the
You hear
fountains would
audio?
do something.
Yeah, I figured. I just hadn't checked in a while, so I wanted to be sure.
Be ready.
Round 4. Fight!
Oh no.
Then yes, wine doesn't do that.
If it's full of ichor.
Ichor. God blood? Okay, maybe, but what's animating it? Here comes something bad!
Go again. Oh, I dodged all of that. Okay, how about this? Did not dodge all of that. God damn it. Oh, here we go. There's the good stuff. And by good stuff, I mean bad stuff. Oh! Ah! I didn't mean to do that again. Ah! Oh, this is the longest I've survived. No, what now? More? Oh! Oh! Not again. Here we go. Here we go. The only things I fear. Oh! Oh! No, not again. Okay, I have learned though. Clearly I have learned. Ah! This really does remind me of Nightmare King Grim. But that was my 4th try, and I'm like, nah. You saw that health bar? How low I had it?
Huh. Guess I thought destroying the fountains would do something.
It took me 49 tries to beat Nightmare King Grim. It's not gonna take me anywhere close to that to beat this son of a bitch.
Be ready.
He's mine. Alistair.
I don't know.
Alastor.
Then again, wine doesn't do that!
What if it's full of ichor?
Ichor? God blood? Okay, maybe, but what's animating it?
Lucky I'm out of magic.
Don't let it hit you!
Okay. Here we go, here we go. Ah! No! Oh! There we go again.
Esta maldição está na boca,
Okay, see? I have learned well. Ah! Piece of garbage. Ugh. Yes! God, I hope there's nothing new.
Don't let it hit you.
Okay, that's not new. That's not new either. Wait. Okay, I think it changed a little bit. No. Get him, Demos! I forget. Oh! I forget you're even here! Jesus! I'm so focused on what I'm doing.
Thread the needle, brother.
Thread the needle. Come on, this has to be the one. Come on, this has to be it. No. So close. I get closer every time. I get closer every time. Every time. Just a little bit. My eyes burn. It's intense. Puta madre. Round 6.
Guess I thought destroying the
Sickest.
fountains would do something.
Be ready.
What is that thing?
I don't know.
Fight!
And yet, wine doesn't do that.
The it's full of sticker.
Anchor. Scotch one? Okay, maybe, but what's animating it?
Here we go. Bullshit. No, not this shit again. How did I forget? I was so busy. La tuya, güey. ¡Oh! Ugh. Fuck you. Yes, yes, yes.
Incoming! Watch where you're standing!
Here we go, here we go. Ignore everything else. Focus on the blasts.
Incoming! Watch where you're standing!
Come on! You piece of garbage. Oh! I'm all out.
Thread the needle, brother!
Oh! Puta madre, I died of that bullshit, of all the bullshit to die to. Oh, that was my 6th attempt. It feels like my 20th. A la madre. God damn. I'm so close.
I thought destroying the fountains would do something.
I'm ready to go lie down. I am. I'm not exhausted. But once I'm done with this, though,
What is that thing?
victory bedtime for sure.
I don't know.
And yes, wine doesn't do that.
If it's full of ichor.
Ichor? God blood? Okay, maybe, but what's animating it?
I didn't mean to do that. Fuck.
Kratos, watch out!
Fuck off, you stupid bitch. No, 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 no. I'm dead. I'm so fucking dead. Oh my god. Got so distracted with these fucking balls. Well, every attempt was better until that one. It had to happen eventually, I guess. That was number 7. Chingada madre. Lucky number 7 would have been
I thought
nice.
destroying the fountains would do something.
Be ready.
What is that thing?
I don't know.
And yes, wine doesn't do that.
If it's full of ichor.
Ichor? God blood? Okay, maybe, but what's animating it?
Fucking die already.
Incoming! Watch where you're standing!
Oh, here we go. Ugh! I have no magic. I have no honor. Ah. Ugh. That's right, that's right, that's right. So lucky I don't get more magic, you piece of garbage. So lucky. Here we go, here we go. Satellite radio, you'll get hit with the boom, boom. Ooh, ooh, ooh.
Don't let it hit you!
Didn't mean to do that. Like most of the fucking time. Shit. What's up, Noob Derek? Welcome back. Oh, not this bullshit again.
Kratos, watch out!
Die, die, die. I don't realize I haven't used my flask yet. My ope. What is that? What is that? Oh god. It was just more of the same. Ugh. Yeah! Fuck you, you ugly red bitch. 8 tries. It felt like 25, but it was 8. And they laugh.
That was by far the weirdest thing we've ever fought. Even though Vasilis wasn't here, That was worth it.
Indeed.
You know, you keep talking about him like he's dead, but he can't be.
Why? People die all the time.
Sure, soldiers who have lost their fire, the
Where's
elderly, but not us.
Where's the text?
We're young. We're Spartans. It's not our time.
You, brother, have much to learn. Let's head back to Sparta. Check in with Ace. Maybe you're right and Vasily's turned back up.
Maybe you're right. He actually says it. Platinum Laurel. A shimmering crown worn by the wrathful blood and wine demon known as Alastor. Material used for Kirkopi's trade. Now, I was thinking earlier, a while ago, that I haven't gone to trade with the Kirkopis. I get a bronze trophy for that? Battle of the Blood? Bathed in blood. Jeez. Wait, is the other one computer? Or am I playing a co-op with someone? No, that was a computer player. This game has no co-op. At first, when the kid and I sat down to play this together back in February, we thought that maybe it was a co-op game, but it is not, unfortunately. We read something about how once you play through the game once, you unlock like some 2-player versus mode or something like that, or a challenge mode. I don't remember, but it's kind of a bit of a shame that you can't just play through the game together, you know, like Cuphead style, Contra style, that kind of thing. That was intense. Not too intense. I'm just a little tired. That doesn't, just like I said, that doesn't touch Nightmare King Grim at all. But yet again, most boss fights don't. Kind of hard to achieve, I would say. Christ. Yeah, see, she says it's a shame she wanted to play as Demos. Yeah, and if that had been the case, you know, we probably would have kept this game going. We probably would have finished it months ago, and it would have been fun that way. It would have been cool to have fought a boss like that together. Damn it, it's right there. Why didn't they go that route? I don't know. It looked even harder than Nightmare King Grim. Not at all. Not at all. I said it earlier, I'll say it one more time. It took me 2 hours and 49 tries to take down Nightmare King Grim. I don't know how long time-wise it took me, but it only took me 8 tries to beat this fucker. And I'm playing in the hardest available difficulty here. I am a bit tired, though. It's not because of the game. I just am. 49 tries, that's right, to being Nightmare King Grim. And then we used to have people here like She-Wolf, like Grim, that kid. And then I don't know others. I think of the two of them. They used to pop in and they're like, "Oh yeah, I've still got to fight Nightmare King Grim. I haven't done it yet. I'm gonna do it later." Blah blah blah. And I would tell them that. It took me like 2 hours and 49 tries, and I'm like, okay. And you guys would tell me that, oh, you know, watch out for this boss when you get to him in Hollow Knight. And then I would get to that boss. I'd take it down in a couple of tries. Sometimes even in 1 or 2 tries. And I'm like, no. It's like, I guess you guys just haven't been gaming your whole lives like me. Or you haven't, or maybe you have, but you haven't played as many games as me. So, I don't know. But Nightmare King Grim was special. And the kid and my other mod minion, Kudo, had told me, he's like, oh, okay, you gotta go fight him. You gotta go fight him now. And watch, you're gonna be stuck there a while. You're gonna get your ass kicked. And they were right. And I was like, ooh, really? Yeah, don't tell me I'm about to have a good time. And it was a good time. It was a really good time. See, the kids, it took her way more than that, but it was so much fun. They knew that I would love it. I love a challenge, man. I love a challenge. And that's why I've done things like I've played some of the original God of War games, the Greek ones from back in the day, from the 2000s. I played through some of them in the hardest difficulties already. So the first one is incredibly difficult like that. God of War 2 is incredibly difficult like that. God of War 3 is incredibly difficult like that. You play those games in the hard difficulty, not God difficulty or Titan difficulty, because they're called the hardest difficulty has a different name depending on which of the games you're playing. I also played the one of the PSP ones and the original prequel. Second prequel, Ascension. In the hardest difficulties as well, and I've beaten that. And any of those games except for Chains of Olympus, which is the original prequel that came out on the PSP back in the day, any of those games is significantly harder than anything I have experienced in this game so far in this difficulty. And since this is a game that just came out earlier this year, I am, and it's also a God of War game, I won't be surprised if there is at least one harder difficulty that you unlock after your first playthrough of this game in any other difficulty, because that's how it tends to go. That's how it was in the classic games in the series as well. That's how it is in a lot of games nowadays, since like going back to like the previous decade. The kid says that Nightmare King Grim is forever one of our favorite bosses in Hollow Knight. One of my favorite bosses ever in video games that I've just ever played. Not just in Hollow Knight, just ever. Good God, it's not often that I get challenged like that in a video game, but Nightmare King Grim did it. So I will never forget him. And since it's been a while since I last played Hollow Knight, if I went back right now and took him on again, I mean, I'd be a bit rusty. I have had time yet again to forget his patterns and whatnot, so he would kick my ass some more again, I'm sure. I mean, that would happen to the average person, though, too. It's normal. And it would be fun again. And maybe a little scary again. Flank Splitter. Do I want that? The explosion is larger and impacts with harder force. I want that. That's what I want. 5,000. I like these abilities, these attacks that you get. They're such basic upgrades, but for a game like this, it just works. Sometimes simpler is better. You don't always need complicated button inputs and combinations. You don't always need terribly fancy animations. I like this. I like this. This is good stuff. How often do I rage when I'm stuck at one boss or level, though? It depends. It depends on what game it is and what boss it is. Like, for example, this one, again, took me 8 tries. Wouldn't be surprised if I was here for, I don't know, a half hour maybe in total. I wasn't raging because I'm chilling. I'm comfortably tired right now. When I took Nightmare King Grim, I didn't rage too much because I already knew that I was in for an ass whooping repeatedly. When I did, for example, the original God of War in the hardest difficulty the first time, because I've gone through that game in the hardest difficulty twice, not just once, but twice. And I would love to do it on stream again sometime in the future, but I don't have a capture device to hook up or a PS3, and I can do that. And I've never tried, but I don't believe my PC has the power to run a PS2 emulator and to also stream, right? So that I could do that. I don't know. I'd have to look into it. I have a graphics card, but it's an old and low profile graphics card with like 2 gigs of memory as well. So I don't think that would give it the boost maybe that I would need. I don't know. I've never tried it. I've never tried to emulate anything beyond like NES, Super Nintendo, Game Boy Advance, Game Boy Color, and Nintendo 64. like on a computer before, or on an Android device. By the way, speaking of devices and computers and whatnot, you know what I'm thinking? For like the past 2 or 3 days, I was listening to the WAN show, right, of Linus Tech Tips again. You chose that Linux distro, right? 4QoS for my laptop, and I've used it a few times since I installed it. And I would say that it's better. It's not an amazing experience. You saw the specs. You recommended it to me. But I've been listening to Linus Tech Tips, to Linus and Luke, and I've been listening to that WAN show as their podcast. And they are constantly now, for like the past couple of months, they have been constantly talking about their Linux experiences with CachyOS for one guy and Mint for the other. And I know Mint is one of the more popular ones. And you know what I'm thinking? I'm going to get one of my USB flash drives, and I am going to put it in a flash drive. The one that doesn't have 4QS on it, because I still haven't deleted that one. It still has that, and I don't think I'm going to get rid of that unless I need the USB for something. But I'm going to get the other one, and I'm going to go to the Mint website, and I'm going to set it up so that I can dual boot, Windows and Mint on my desktop. I want to try another Linux distro, but on my desktop this time, since my desktop is so much more significantly more powerful than that old piece of shit that I got 4QoS on. And I want to try it for myself, because I hear them talk about it. They say Mint OS works pretty damn well nowadays. The other guy says that CachyOS works pretty damn well nowadays as well. And I'm like, I want to try. And since I don't do anything complicated on my computer anyway, it's like, one of the guys says, is like, when I'm on the computer, it's like 90% of what I do on the computer is on web browsers. And I'm like, I'm the same way. If I'm not doing that, I might download a little bit of music once in a while, and then I use my computer to store stuff, to store my streams, my clips. And like, that's about it. I don't game on it. I don't do video or image editing on it or anything fancy like that. Anything that's terribly power hungry. So, man. You think the PS5 must be having a PS2 emulator, right? No. What the PS5 has is, if you subscribe to PlayStation Plus, and I think you have to subscribe to the most expensive tier there's 3 of them. I think you need the most expensive one. And if you do that, then you can stream. Yeah, I believe last I heard it's only stream. You can't download. You stream. Was it certain PS3 games, and was it maybe certain PS2 games and PS1 games? And actually, or was it all the PlayStations? I don't know. It's been a while since I really paid attention to that. I don't care, because I've never really been interested in streaming my games. I don't want to stream my games. I am old school enough. I want to download. I want to install. And, if it's going to be digital. And if it's not going to be that, then I want my disc, or I want my game card, or I want my cartridge. Or my USB drive. Whatever, my physical media, whatever that may be. I've never been interested in streaming games. Never. I could do that, and I should go with Mint. Its UI is just like Windows, except it's way lighter than Windows. I'm going to do Mint. Also, you've installed Linux too, that too, and dual boot with Windows, Linux for studying, web browsing, and Windows for using Adobe apps like After Effects, Premiere Pro. Yeah, see, and I'm not going to be doing anything like that, like using any Adobe apps, because I don't care. I use my tablet for that. I like holding my tablet, having a stylus, and using it to drag stuff. I like selecting stuff to edit, out of images, to crop my video clips, my images, to select text, to write by hand, etc. So I use my tablet, and my tablet is also significantly less powerful than my desktop computer is. It's also significantly less powerful than my actual phone. But I don't care. I'm comfortable that way. So I'm going to use it like that. You've installed Debian, by the way. Really? And how's Debian, right? Because I haven't forgotten that 4QOS on my laptop is like, based on Debian, right? And then before you came along and you started telling me about, you mentioning Debian to me, I had never heard of Debian before in my life. Right? So I know it's like one of the main sources or distros or whatever it is, and then they've got other forks or whatever they're called of Linux, smaller ones, less popular ones for different purposes and devices and whatnot. That stem from that. They have the roots on that. But yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. Since I'm back to being an insomniac again, who knows? After I'm done with the stream here tonight, I might go, to the Mint website and just download it and try to get that set up. Mess around a little bit with that. Dual boot it. I've never done that before. Was it at the beginning of this year or sometime last year? I did flash one of my drives and I got a version of Linux. I don't remember what it was though, because somebody in the Linus Tech Tip forums was telling me how to do it because I thought I had fucked up my computer. And I wanted Windows back, and I ended up my sister's husband, so my brother-in-law ended up helping me get that back on track, and it wasn't actually anything complicated. I was just overthinking it, and yeah, I'm gonna do it all by myself again, just like I did with the laptop, which I like that in the bits that I've used it, and I want to do it on the desktop now. I want to have some fun. I want to see. 4QOS. I've been calling it Q4OS, right? 4QOS. Dyslexia? Where? It's Debian based, and Debian is, pure Debian. Pure Debian. It sounds like the name of a fruit. Do you know if that's the name of a fruit? What does Debian mean? Can I find the word Debian in the dictionary? I'm going to look that up. Debian. It's not in the Merriam-Webster dictionary. Is it in the Oxford English Dictionary? Let's see. Debian. I have Oxford open up here on a tab as well. Brave. We love our Brave. No, it is also not in the Oxford English Dictionary. I don't know where that word comes from. I don't know where that word comes from. There we go. Yeah, but I'm going to try that. Should be fun. Well, it was nice to take a break from all that craziness here in the game. I feel a bit more awake again now. Just a bit. I have been going for an hour and 49 now in this second part here tonight. How much was the first part earlier? Because I got disconnected again. 59 minutes, 25 seconds. So an hour, basically. So I've been streaming for almost 3 hours in total. Cool. You know what? Now that we're here, I don't think I'm going to play anymore. I think that was a good way to end the gameplay here tonight. So, you know what I'm going to do? I'm gonna open up the Mint website here. Mint, Linux. Show me the way, Brave. Home, Linux Mint. Ooh, green. Exciting. I remember seeing this before. Oh, you know what? It was Mint. I see that logo and boom, I'm having flashbacks. That random person got me, instead of helping me with, trying to boot up Windows, got me to have one on my drive, to get Mint on my freaking drive, and it was just on the USB drive. I didn't actually install it. The latest version of the friendly operating system is here. Install it on your computer today. What is Linux Mint? Linux Mint is an operating system for desktop and laptop computers. It is designed to work out of the box and comes fully equipped with the apps most people need. Which includes me, because again, I don't do anything fancy or complicated or power hungry on my computer. Graphic design, work in 3D Blender, blah, blah, GIMP, productivity. With LibreOffice's complete office suite, blah, blah, blah. I don't even use any of that shit nowadays. Multimedia, enjoy your music, watch TV and movies, listen to podcasts, Spotify, and online radio. Gaming. Access more than 7,800 games with Steam. Install the Heroic Games Launcher or Lutris to get even more. Now, there's two things I've never heard of. Launchers? Heroic Game Launcher or Lutris? The fuck is that? Sounds like fun. I want to check it out. Also, you know what they talked about in that podcast, the one show? The episodes come out on Friday. So I've heard all of that already. Or did I? Maybe I didn't. Anyway, point is, that episode started out with them talking about how Windows has confirmed, or an investigation confirmed, that, I mean, with Windows 11, you are, each device that has it installed has a unique, like, a device ID through Windows, and they track every little thing that you do, basically. And so they were saying, hey, if that's not a bad enough reason for switching to Linux now, then, you know, then I don't know what is. We don't want to exaggerate, right? But if you wanted to switch, now could be the time. I think now is the time. They have piqued my curiosity. I want to do that. There are 2 to 3 flavors of mint, cinnamon, XFCE, and mate. You don't know, man. You just play Minecraft on Linux. Well, there you go. I'm not even gonna do that. I'm not even gonna do that. I am mad at I am mad at Minecraft and at Microsoft because I can't play. I have my PlayStations for my as my main gaming electronics devices, consoles, apparati. And for months and months I have had trouble logging in with my Microsoft account, which they made a requirement that you need years ago for Minecraft. Back in my day, you didn't need that bullshit, but they want to track you, right? So they can serve you ads, and so they can try to sell you shit. And I have issues with my Microsoft account, and I don't care to go back and try to solve more issues again. It wouldn't be the first time to play fucking Minecraft. Fuck them. Your new laptop came with Windows 11 and you downgraded to Windows 10. There you go. There's a lot of people out there, myself included. I have never used Windows 11 at all. Obviously, that old piece of shit that I have, that I put a Q4 OS on, it ain't gonna be fucking running Windows 11. And then besides that, I have this. And back when Windows 11 was, before it launched and then after it launched, I keep getting the notification that I could get it for free, even though my computer didn't actually technically meet the minimum requirements for Windows 11. And I would hear after Windows 11 launched that you know, it has so much spyware and bloatware and shit. You gotta go into the settings. You gotta turn this off and that off and that off because it's on by default. They're gonna track everything you do. They're gonna serve you ads, and then later on, Copilot, all this AI bullshit. And I'm like, no, man. Even for fucking free, I don't want that. Mine came with Windows 10, and I'm leaving it at that. Or so I've thought until like the past week, especially, where I've been thinking I should try Linux, and I am, and I will. You think because of better Java implementation or something, your old laptop barely ran Minecraft on Windows, and on Linux it's constant 60 frames? That sounds nice. I've also purchased Minecraft before on Android. So on one of my Google accounts, it's like I could play Minecraft on my fucking phone. I have played a little. I was playing, man. I'm old enough. I was playing Minecraft Pocket Edition back in the day when I was still in high school, on my first smartphone, my Motorola Droid X2. I think I've mentioned that here before. Maybe not even that long ago either. But that was crazy. It's crazy. It blows my mind that Minecraft has been mobile like that for as many years as it has. It's crazy. That was back in the early 2010s. Like just within a few years of Minecraft, hitting PC and then blowing up there. Yeah, Windows 10 LTSC. Oh yeah, that's right. That's right. Yeah, I think you mentioned that before. So it has no bloat and it's supported till 2031. That's right. Yeah, yeah. You may mention that. I've heard of that too. You still can't fully switch to Linux just because of the unavailability of some apps, and that's the thing. That's one of the major things that has always held, Linux intrigued people back, right? It's like, okay, I prefer Linux, but at best I got a dual boot because Linux doesn't let me do everything to the level that Windows does. You started with Pocket Edition 2 in 2017, and I was playing Pocket Edition way before that. It's like high school, 2010, it might have been like 2012, maybe even 2011. I don't remember for sure. I'd have to go get my phone, which doesn't have a battery because I threw the battery because it, expanded years ago, so I threw it away. So I still have my first ever smartphone, but I have it stored away. I would love to buy a battery for it someday, and I don't know. It's like I could have it as my MP3 player. It'd be cool. I don't remember what version of Android it runs. It must have been like fucking Android 3 or something. Maybe Android 4. I don't fucking know. It's a long time ago. A cracked version of Minecraft Pocket Edition. I think mine was too. I didn't buy it when I was in high school. I think I had it cracked too. Most of your life you didn't know about YouTube or any social media. You got to know about YouTube when you were 11 or 12. That's right. Yeah, you've told us about that. We talked about that too. See, we've talked about all this stuff. We talked about computers and phones we've had, or phones that people that we know have had, and we talked about YouTube and whatnot. But it's fun, no? It's fun to talk technology and all this stuff. So here we are. It is. It is 11:02 p.m. here now. And Duolingo tells me that I have 57 minutes to do my my lesson for the day, and I will do it. So I did 7 lessons of Japanese yesterday to get my streak back because I was too lazy 2 days ago to do one lesson, so I could keep my 890-day Duolingo streak alive. See 11:30 there? Right. Like 2 days ago, Noob Derek, I was saying that, oh, no, it was 2, 3, how long ago was it? I mean, the day doesn't matter. The 15, 5 days ago. 5 days ago, I was saying that I streamed way early in the afternoon. Well, I streamed at 4 p.m. here. So like 3 hours earlier than normal. And then the day after that, it was like 1:30 p.m. No, it was like 2 p.m. No, it was like 1:30 p.m. And I was streaming Call of Duty then at that hour. And I was saying about how, oh man, I felt really drained in the evenings in recent weeks, and so I haven't been streaming as much as I usually do. And you know what? I've been thinking a lot about how I should stream earlier in the afternoon, blah blah blah, if I get the chance to. And I did it those 2 days, and then I'm like, you know what? That felt weird. It felt kind of wrong. No, I'm going back to doing it in the evenings again. That doesn't work for me, brother. Does Duolingo actually work? You're curious? Yes. There's people that will tell you that it doesn't, because they'll say that it doesn't teach you anything beyond basic sentences and the most basic everyday vocabulary. But I think the reason that they think that is because they might do 1 or 2 lessons a day. So obviously, even if you just study traditionally with pen and paper and cards and textbooks and whatnot, what happens if you study less the traditional ways on the computer too? You learn less over time if you study less per day. With Duolingo, it's the same thing. If you only do one or maybe two lessons a day, you can do way more. You can do more than that. But if you only do one or two per day, then you're practicing very little. You are refreshing your what you've learned very little. You are being introduced to new vocabulary and grammar and sentence structure. Very little. So obviously, the more you use it, the more lessons you do, the faster you're gonna pick up new vocabulary, new grammar, sentences, etc. So it's like anything else. Uh, Granted, if you use it for free, then you can do way less lessons. If you actually subscribe, obviously, and they want you to do that, like any other app out there nowadays, then you can do as many lessons as you have time for in a day. But even if you get it for free, I think it's alright for what it is. So, there you go. You want to learn some Mandarin and maybe some Russian because most of the software you crack are in those languages? Well, give it a shot, man. Give it a shot. You don't have to subscribe to it like with any other app that wants you to. You just use it for free, and if you like it, you can. My mother got it like 10 days ago, and earlier she found me, I guess, and she followed me there, and I followed her back. Because she's been saying, I want to learn English, I want to learn English. Do you know an app or something that I can use on my phone? And I told her, yeah, Duolingo. Me and my sister told her, do Duolingo. And she's already, just a couple of days in, she started saying, oh my God, it teaches me the same things over and over again. I want to learn actually something that's actually new. And we told her the same thing. It's like, well, if you're bored, there's another app called Tandem. You can try that. But I think she's mostly been doing one lesson per day. So again, you're gonna learn less if you only do like 2 or 3 minutes a fucking day, because you can do an average Duolingo lesson in just a few minutes. So you go. Hola, ¿qué quieres? ¿Estás bien? ¿Qué quieres? ¿Qué quieres? Hediondo, cochino apestoso. ¿Quieres salir del cuarto? ¿Te abro? ¿Te abro la puerta? Ay. Corre pues. ¿No? Did I go back to the Linux Mint page? Installation instructions. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do this right now when I end the stream. Yeah, have we had our fun talking about all these different things here? Should we get going, or do we keep going? Because I'm not in a rush to go now. Like I said, I've played my fill of this game today. I'm fine with just chilling. Then I would do my Duolingo lesson, and then I guess I would go do that. If I want to go a little advanced, there's another option apart from Mint. It is going to be feature packed, but a bit heavy. Not if you have a decent PC. Okay, so then what's this other option? Then. Fuck. Ubuntu. That's right. Ubuntu KDE. Now, regular Ubuntu, there are a lot of flavors of Ubuntu too. I am gonna go with Mint though. I'm thinking, because again, it's what I hear the guys talk about on that tech podcast, which they have claimed in years past is like the most tech, popular tech podcast in the world. I never researched that, but I believe them because they've been very successful for a very long time. But it's my second Linux, so I should go with Mint. I am. I mean, damn, I already have the freaking web page open. That's what I'm going to do. All right, though, I think we're going to get going now then. Let's see. I believe I already saved. Yes, the flames are green, and that shows you that you saved successfully. So I'm going to go back to the main menu now. There we go. All right, everybody. Well, that's it. Like usual, like sometimes new Derek shows up at some point, and we end up talking about tech and, Android and Linux and Windows and phones and computers and whatnot. It's always a good time. So I appreciate you, Noob Derek. What is there to say? Yeah, obviously we're gonna be streaming God of War: Sons of Sparta again soon. If nothing else, I'm gonna keep playing and streaming the game until the playthrough is done, the story is done. So, stick around if you need more God of War, more Sons of Sparta in your life. What the hell? The counter? Who just got here? Who just joined here? Now that I'm starting to do the closing for the freaking stream that ended. What is happening? You weren't able to show up because I ended the stream way too early even before you wake up. Yeah, I know. So that's another reason why I'm like, no, okay. I thought I had convinced myself that I was gonna do my streams way earlier. In one of them, in one of those two that I told you about, I even said, what's one of the bad things about having to, streaming much earlier now is that it's gonna be like 1, 2, 3 in the morning. Like in some people's time, like Noob Derek's time, for example. So he's going to be away in Dreamland, and he's not going to get to show up anymore. Well, I did it twice, and then I said, no, you know what? I don't like it. It's weird. I have been mostly doing this at these hours like this, and it's weird to change up the schedule for it. So, nah. I did it twice, and I don't think I want to do it anymore after all, so... Yeah, you'll have chances to show up when you can if you want to. Again, just like before. Anyway, yeah, like the stream, please, if you made it to this point. Subscribe if you're new around here. Turn on notifications, please. If you do these things, you are supporting the channel, obviously. And that way, YouTube can let you know when I go live, because I try to go live, once again, most evenings of the week. Not in the afternoons, evenings again. Because that's when it feels right. So if you want to be here in the live chat, like the kid, like Noob Derek, then, stick around, do those things. A tip of the baseball cap if you support the channel by doing those free things. And yeah, get you some more God of War: Sons of Sparta. You can check out the previous streams that I've done for this game right here on the channel. They're right there for your viewing pleasure, along with hundreds of other streams that I've done for a bunch of other games. I've done Doom games and Spider-Man games, Hollow Knight games, Resident Evil games, Sonic, Mega Man, Klonoa, Call of Duty. I've done Human Fall Flat, Skyrim, Oblivion, Crash Bandicoot 4, Crash Bandicoot 1, Crash Bandicoot Crash Team Racing Nitro Field. Man, I've done a bunch of stuff. So I have hundreds of streams. Check them out on the channel. It's all free. So are the YouTube shorts. I've done dozens of those, so you can find those here on the channel as well. You can also find me outside of YouTube. Because I have a Patreon, a TikTok, a Twitter, and a Discord server. The content here is always going to be free. I'm never going to demand, give me your money. But if you wanted to support the channel, you can over at the Patreon at patreon.com/manmanynames for as little as $3 a month. So if you want to do that, obviously I would appreciate it if you do. You don't have to. but you can if you want to. Patreon.com/manmanynames. Over there on TikTok, I upload the same clips that go up as YouTube Shorts here on the YouTube channel. So it's just another place and another way to catch some of the content. If you find yourself frequenting TikTok already, so find me over there if you want to. I am also on Twitter on the daily, hanging around there. I reply to people. I retweet funny stuff, superhero stuff, gaming stuff, memes, dumb shit that people say, so on and so forth. So you can find me over there on Twitter on the daily. And finally, we do have the Discord server where you can find not just me, but also Noob Derek, the Kid. You can find Kudo, and you can find a handful of the other regulars that sometimes show up around here for these streams. You can also find a handful of people that I have met in the past couple of months through Marvel Rivals. So if you're a Marvel Rivals player like me, like them, you can join us there. We talk about Rivals sometimes. Sometimes we let each other know, hey, I want to get on, do some quick matches. Hey, I want to do some competitive. And we get together and we work it out. And we get on, we play together, and we try to have a good time. So, find us in these places. I'm going to have links down below so you can click or tap on those suckers depending on, the device of your preference. And that's about it for tonight. We are done. Once again, we'll be back again real soon with more God of War Sons of Sparta, maybe more Call of Duty Black Ops. Hopefully they fix Black Ops 2 so that I can play with people that I know and actually stream that sumbitch. They fixed some things in that game recently, but they haven't fixed them all. They got bugs and technical issues to work out. So fuck it. Whoever's in charge of that game, what the hell was the name of the development studio team that I don't remember, Ironworks Studios or some shit like that. I don't remember the name. Get to it though, please fix it, okay? You sold millions of more digital copies of those fucking games. Is the least we deserve, I like to think, right? Infinity Ward is I believe developed and is currently in charge of Modern Warfare 4, which is the newest one, which has been seemingly greatly overshadowed by these ports of Black Ops and Black Ops 2. Because those games are just better. I've seen a lot of people saying that on Twitter, and they're not wrong. I don't doubt it. And the game's getting worse and worse with the years is why I stopped playing them years and years ago. I just lost interest. I said, fuck that. I don't like the direction that these games have been going for some time. I'm hopping off the wagon. I'm going to go play other games. And so that's what I did long ago. And I didn't come back until they released these ports, which have issues, which they keep telling us that they're going to keep fixing over time, which I didn't expect at all. I thought they were just going to dump them out there, like when you fart and you shit yourself, you shart at the same time, and they were just going to leave that there on the floor. But apparently not. It seems they put out a patch for each of the games already, so that's great to see, and hopefully they're going to keep patching the games. So, yeah. Anyway, we're done for tonight. I'm going to go get more coffee. I'm going to come back here to this desk, and I'm going to try to get Mint working before I go to sleep tonight, I think. And so once again, please stick around. Take care. We hope to see you here in the next stream. But we are done for tonight. Peace out, everybody.